So there's this trend going around where people eat at a Japanese or Korean convenience store for 24 hours. It's really entertaining, but it's not really a challenge. Asian convenience stores are really good. You could eat there for multiple days if you wanted. I figure what would make it a real challenge is eating for 24 hours at an American convenience store. Home of the rolling hot dogs, the sus egg salad sandwiches. So yeah, today I'm gonna try to eat 24 hours only at an American convenience store and see what the worst and best they have to offer is. First meal of the day, we got 7-Eleven. We got this electrolyte and immunity shot. We're gonna need the immunity for the rest of the stuff we eat today. The Big Gulp iced coffee. It had the whole like fancy, kind of in a Japanese convenience store dispenser. It was very satisfying actually. And then we got some breakfast. We got this chorizo breakfast taco stuck in the very sus microwave there. And this ham, egg, and cheese with mayo. Actually looks pretty good. We're gonna be rating everything on 3 different things. 1, visual appeal. 2, taste. And 3, fear factor. Let's start with the coffee. Looks pretty good visually. I'll give it actually like a 8 out of 10. It was very satisfying to watch it get poured over the ice. I think it loses a couple points for the Big Gulp. It looks a little grosser because of it. Taste, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. It's not bad, definitely gets the job done, but it's a little watery. Fear factor, I'll give it a 0 out of 10, which is a good thing. I'm not scared of this at all, pretty good. Next up, we got this electrolytes and immunity shot. Fear factor, gonna go with like a 3 out of 10. Not because of it looking scary, like dirty, but I think it's gonna taste bad, like wheatgrass. Visual appeal, not the most appealing thing. It's got some cute branding, but give it a 5 out of 10. And let's see for taste. Not too bad, kind of just tastes like OJ. It's a little salty though, kind of like sweaty OJ. Give that a 5 out of 10 on taste, but 10 out of 10 on helping me through the day. Next up, we got this chorizo breakfast taco. This guy looks a little sus. This is kind of reminiscent of a Jack in the Box taco, but a little softer. Visual appeal, I'm gonna give this a fly just flew on it, 2 out of 10. This does not look good. Fear factor is definitely pretty high on this guy. I'm like pretty scared to eat this also because of the dairy factor. Don't got lactate on me. I'm gonna give this a fear factor of 6 out of 10. I'm gonna rip her in half because all the good stuff seems to be in the middle. Oh yeah, actually looks not too bad. Cheers. Okay, that's not bad. I'll give the taste like 7 out of 10. I'll eat another bite of this. All right, and for the main event, the entree of our breakfast, we got this ham, egg, and cheese with bacon mayonnaise on sweetbread sandwich. Beautiful verbose labeling. It looks really good from this angle, but when I turn it this way, it looks a bit more sus. All right, very nice looking like brioche. Visual appeal, the bread is like a 10 out of 10, and then the insides are like a 1 out of 10. So we'll just like meet in the middle. Visual appeal, 5 out of 10. For the fear factor, not too scared, but the amount of mayo is a little frightening. So we'll give it like a 3 out of 10 on the fear factor scale. So much mayo.
Is it wet?
It's very wet. The sweetness of the bread is really nice. Everything else is a little off-putting, so I'm gonna give the taste on this one a 5 out of 10. So overall, 7-Eleven, the food wasn't super impressive. The coffee was really fun. So I'm gonna give 7-Eleven a convenience store rating of 3 Slurpees out of 5. I'm very excited about this next spot. We're going to a gas station, another American convenience store staple, but this is a special gas station. It has a very weirdly high rating on Google Maps and Yelp. Reviews are glowing.
It's like a 4.1.
We need to figure out why that is. Okay, so we just got back from the very fancy gas station with a weirdly high rating, and we can kind of see why. Super clean, 3 chandeliers, cigar humidor.
Truly a spotless gas station. They earned that rating.
They earned that rating.
They really did.
But what did we get here? So I got Tapatio ramen. I've seen it so many times, but I've never had it. We used their microwave there to get it going.
Well, I went with the Amy's mac and cheese, gluten-free.
Super gluten-free.
Must avoid it at all costs.
Yeah.
I also got some olives. It's just a snack on. I was craving salt, and yeah.
We'll start off with the Tapatio ramen. Some beautiful nudes here. I feel like I kind of look like him right now with the mustache. Visual appeal, it's just a bowl of instant noodles, nothing crazy, but like, you know it's gonna be solid. So I'll give it a 6 out of 10. You kind of know what you're signing up for. Fear factor, factor, pretty low. It is existent. It's probably 1 out of 10, you know. You don't feel great after eating instant noodles. Nothing really having to do with the convenience store factor. I imagine it's gonna taste like spicy MSG, but let's see. Oh, it's actually pretty spicy.
Spicy in, spicy out.
It tastes a lot like Tapatio, really acidic. It honestly tastes really good. I don't think I could eat like a ton of it. For taste, I give that 6.5 out of 10 just because can't keep eating it for too long.
We got the Amy's rice mac and cheese. I would say appearance. If I didn't know that this was microwaved, I would believe that this could have been homemade.
Yeah.
I'd honestly say like solid 8, maybe a 9 even.
What's the fear factor?
Pretty minimal. Amy's
I'm
is
not
a
scared
known
of that.
brand, so I give it a 1.
Okay.
I give it a 1. I would 100% buy this at the grocery store and eat this in my home. I would say a taste 7 out of 10. All right, the Valesco Gourmet Olives.
Those are like glistening. Very moist, plump.
They smell good.
I'm not a big olive guy, but I always eat them because I want to like exposure therapy, start enjoying them because people really like them.
Pretty good.
I like that.
It doesn't honestly look the most appealing.
The
when
bag's
you're
kind of
looking at it.
sus.
The labeling is great.
Yeah.
But once you open it, it kind of
Yeah.
looks okay. So I
Yeah.
give, appearance like 4 out of 10. Fear factor.
Oh, yeah,
Very
yeah.
limited on this again. Olives kind of go hit or miss though. You can have some bad olives. 2.
2.
Slightly more than Amy's, just because you're buying it at a gas station.
Yeah.
And for taste, I'd say it's not as good as this.
Okay.
So I give this 6 out of 10.
Okay. So, 76, weirdly highly rated gas station convenience store. How many Slurpees out of 5 would you give it?
Yeah, I think it's above the Google rating. 4.3.
I think I'm gonna agree with you on that. 4.3 Slurpees out of 5. We got Jerry's Market, we got burrito, Drob got some shrimp tacos, some animal fries. These are super good.
Yeah, we've already taken a few bites.
The guy in there was super funny.
He had some very iconic lines.
Someone bought a Modelo and he said, Modelo for my fellow. Super mom and pop, clearly actually cares about the food, kind of like a bodega. Very wide selection of salsa. Salsa has always been my favorite part.
Feels really nice to eat some actual food today. This avocado is healing.
So I got the carne asada burrito. Visual appeal, it's beautiful, it's a giant burrito. Bite into it, it's very colorful. 8 out of 10. Fear factor is pretty low. It's just like a very normal looking burrito, so I'll give it 0 out of 10 on the fear scale. And the taste is really solid. I give it like a 7.5 out of 10. Probably could use a little more citrus, but the meat's high quality. The tortilla is really nice.
First taco down pretty quickly, I must admit. Appearance, shrimp plus avocado, pretty much a match made in heaven. I gotta give this a 10. You open this and you immediately want to dive in. The fear factor, eating shrimp out of a bodega, definitely questionable. I would say fear factor 5 out of 10. Seafood is scary. And then taste, it's pretty phenomenal. I think I'd give these an 8.
8?
They're very good.
That's high. The thing I'm most excited about are the animal fries. They're beautiful. Oh yeah, that looks so good. Visual appeal, I have to give it like a 9 out of 10. It loses that 1 point because the cheese, not all of it was super melty. That's so good.
I think it's better than In-N-Out.
The crinkle cut, all the sauce gets in the grooves.
They still retain a little bit of the crunch.
Fear factor is definitely up there just because they're animal fries, not because of where they came from. 5 out of 10, like you're probably gonna be in the bathroom after these.
The fear is not eating them, it's after eating.
Yeah, the
So,
taste is,
It's a 10.
10 out of 10.
It's a 10.
Yeah. How many Slurpees out of 5 for Jerry's Market?
I would give a 4.9.
Yeah, Jerry's gonna have to have a 4.9. Takeaways. Beware microwaves at convenience stores. They are gross. Looking around at Google Maps can be a fun way to explore the city, like finding a weirdly highly rated gas station to check out and understand why.
I think my main takeaway here is 9 times out of 10, go to the mom and pop. They're gonna be more welcoming. They're gonna have a little bit more, personality in what they do, and they're gonna probably deliver a better product. Is that it? That's a wrap.
I'm full.
Now come in and cover the lens.